And we are just about to get underway. It's the final 9 of the 2002 Bowling Green Open. Here's the situation. Mike Worm Young currently has a 5-stroke lead over the rest of the competitors. There's a 3-way tie for second place between Walter Haney, Sean Sinclair, and Larry Leonard. I'm Brian Sullivan. Joining me this week is our special guest commentator, Todd Branch. Todd, 5 strokes for Worm. What do you see in this final 9?
Should be no problem, really. Worm's got a great game. He'll probably play it really smart, come in with a 3-stroke win at the end. The other 3 guys, pretty much anything can happen. They're all strong players. Larry's got the experience, and Walt and Sean got the big distance.
It's a safari setup today, and there's a little wind kicking up. Do you think that might play into the final result?
Oh, absolutely. The wind's tough today. The wind always makes it hard to putt, and most of the players haven't seen these holes before, but they're going to put on a pretty good show. I'll assure you that.
Let's see how it plays out. On the first hole, Worm played conservatively and took a 4, while Leonard and Sinclair played risky upshots that paid off with 3s. Walt Haney bogeys and drops to 4th place. And so we come to hole 2 with Young still a 4-stroke lead over 2 of the players. Here's Sean Sinclair. He's going 215 feet.
This hole's quite a bit longer than that. It plays about 380 feet. Sean's gone the direct route. There's a tree over there. He's sitting all right. 3 is a pretty good spot on this hole, especially in these conditions. A 2 would be amazing.
Larry Leonard.
Going with that roller again that worked so well for his upshot on the last hole. When battles it down along with the long grass, he's got a pretty easy shot for his 3 there.
Worm, after voluntarily giving up the 4 on the first hole.
Steps back and recomposes. And decides that that wasn't quite the risk he wanted there. That's a good pop right there. It's just got to carry a little bit. Come on! Oh,
It's going to go. An explosive shot to Mike Young.
It looked like Mike stepped up to a disc with a little more stability there to combat that left-right wind, and it worked out for him.
Here's Walt Haney.
Walt goes with a straight turnover. It's turning a little bit to the right. It's an easy 3. He could even have a long look at a 2 if he's feeling frisky on it. Yeah, Sean's got a relatively simple upshot here. He's going to get down low so that he takes the low ceiling out of play.
Will he try to run this?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Clearly not.
It's enough for Sean to putt in. He's looking the situation over, thinking about if he might want to try and put one in here. He's got a good 65 feet to cover here.
It's a wide open shot, though. This is the kind of long putt that makes or breaks a winner.
He's giving it a chance. Falls a little short. Snoop a little bit closer. I've seen him make putts from this distance all the time.
They call Walt Haney Snoop. Why do they call him Snoop?
Well, I'm not really quite sure. We'll have to look into that. He's lining it up.
He's got a solid game and a solid putt there.
Oh, gives it a good run. Leaves it nice and close. Sean, short putt for par.
Should be automatic.
Should be. No problem.
Larry letting a jogger pass by before he recomposes himself. And there it is for 3.
He neatly makes his putt. I expect we'll see the same from Walt. Very nice.
And it appears that our leader, Mike Young, is going to pick up another stroke with a deuce here.
Yep, he'll take his lead back to 5 where it started.
Just like that. And we come to the third of our final 9 holes, and Worm is going to have the tee pad after the deuce.
Yep, that was really a clutch shot for him. Get his feet back under him after the opening bogey where everybody else picked up a stroke on him. Mike takes the high route. Safe.
The hole is a long anhyzer shot with plenty of trees to get tangled into.
I'm getting the 3.
Yeah. The pitch up.
Hard to tell from this angle where Worm ended up. It's California's Sean Sinclair.
Oh, he goes a low turnover.
Turn.
Oh, Brad.
Pass it down.
Yeah. Finley got it.
Larry Leonard is considering his options carefully.
Oh, that's looking pretty good. Just needs to turn a little more.
Came out a little early and into that tree. And finally, hole 3 is Walt Haney.
Goes with a low turnover. Oh, he's throwing it well.
That's a smoothie.
It's going to be a little short, but definitely pushable. Sean Sinclair's got a relatively easy shot. So I'm trying to put it right by the basket here.
He was lucky to find himself outside of the tree instead of inside.
Yeah, he sure was. Very nice shot. Alright, so Larry finds himself between trees. Looks like he'll have a fairly simple upshot as well. Even though I do say these are simple.
Well, in this case, there's not a lot once he gets out of those trees to get in his way.
He's throwing it hard. Looks like he's trying to make it. He left himself with a very easy par. He might even give this a little stab, a little extra pep for the crowd here.
His anhyzer drive came out a little earlier than he would have liked, which is why he's left of the basket now. And absolutely nothing in the way. He can feel free to just let loose and keep it close, preferably in the chains.
If he can make this one, it'd bring him back into a 3-way tie for second. Oh, that's looking good. Get it. Oh,
Caught just a little puff of air as it was going.
Ready for the 3. And it looks like the competitors will drop in their par pots. And we'll move on to the next hole.
So Young maintaining a minimum of 5 strokes over the other players. And Todd, your prediction looks like it may be coming true. Like looking strong after 3. And we move on to the 4th hole of our 9-hole playoff here at the Bowling Green Open. It's a long anhyzer shot. 425 feet to the pin, and plays probably about, what, 450 would you say, Todd, because of the uphill?
Yeah, it's a little bit uphill, but there's actually a pretty good wind out here today. I think we might see one of these fellas get up there for a deuce putt.
Here's our leader.
Oh, Mike's got a good throw. Oh, come on. That's up there pretty close. That's not bad. It's a good throw to throw if you have a 5-stroke lead.
He certainly didn't come off the pad complaining about that shot. Now Sean Sinclair. Sean's got a big arm. He can take advantage of that here.
He's so smooth, dude. Oh, he's throwing that one hard. Oh, no, it's
That was going to go too far right.
Oh, well, the tree keeps him out of the heavy woods over there. It's going to be a tricky shot for 3, though.
Todd Branch, these cedar trees, we see them all over the course, and they are frisbee-eating trees, are they not?
Yeah, they tend to catch almost anything that lands in them. If you throw at a tree and you end up laying on the ground, you consider yourself lucky.
Here's Larry Leonard.
Larry throws an excellent placement shot right in the middle of the fairway. He just doesn't have the distance to keep up with these big irons, but he could still make a putt from there, too.
And that is why they call these guys professional disc golfers. Here's Mulvaney.
He still needs that stroke back into second. You can bet he's going to be ripping for the pin on this shot. Oh, he throws it hard. Well, doesn't quite get the turn on it.
But good D, and he will also have a chance for a deuce.
Yeah, it's going to be tough there. He's got a tree in his way, but there's a chance. Sean eyes up his up shot here. He's got the low ceiling. He's going to punch one right under there.
And if he throws it too hard and goes too far past the basket, which he doesn't do.
Very good shot. Walt's sitting about 90 feet from the basket. There's a chance he could put one in. He'd have to throw a right to left hyzer, which would be pretty difficult and dangerous. And he decides just to toss it up on his pin.
Little jump putt.
Excellent.
And he's right there.
Larry is tied right now with Sean for the second spot. He might be thinking about getting that spot all for himself with one shot right here.
Between Larry and Sean now, and Walter Haney for that matter, do you think they'll make an aggressive move to take over second, or want to wait for someone to make a mistake?
Wow. Here comes an aggressive move. Oh, he just misses it.
And we will see 3 short putts and 3 pars.
Well played by those guys, I think. It's no gimme 3 by any stretch of the imagination. You gotta work hard.
And after 4 of our 9 playoff holes, Mike Warren Young still maintaining his 5-stroke lead over Larry Leonard and Sean Sinclair. Walter Haney trails by 6.
Okay. This hole is a long 510 feet. Good tailwind. It's pretty much a straight shot all the way.
Going from hole 6's tee pad to 14 basket. All the players are unfamiliar with this.
That's a very good shot. He's got it nice and straight. The tailwind's bringing it up there. Looks like it's about 60 feet short. That's pretty good. That's a 440-foot drive right there.
And Young is looking unstoppable.
Claire's definitely got the power to reach it. Caught a little twig on the drive.
And it sent him into a
to the ground, and it does. A little fortune there.
So Sinclair in a little trouble. Leonard up and out of there. Now he's back with a frisbee.
Yeah, Leonard grabbed his favorite driver. He's pretty much throwing a placement shot here. He doesn't have much hope of reaching this particular hole.
Wind has picked up as well. Probably a 20-mile-an-hour wind at the moment. It's crossing from right to left across the pad.
The wind makes these types of throws a little bit more tricky. Oh, that's going to be real good.
A nice rip from Leonard.
Yep, he's got a chance to make it from there. And Walter, he could also get one all the way up to the pin here.
It's a little low.
Throws it hard. It's a little low. No, it's not going to make it, but he's going to have a chance.
All right.
Sean caught that little bit of early cabbage and has left himself a good 220-foot shot. He's going to try and throw it up there from his knee with a tailwind. It's going to be tough.
Now, being down on his knee like that, is he losing a lot of power?
Yeah, he really is. He puts plenty of arm on it.
A little too much hyzer on that shot.
Wow, he got it all the way there. That was a great shot.
Well within putting range.
It's about 70 feet short. He probably threw it a little low after seeing Sean hit the twigs there. He almost makes it.
And still looking to make up that stroke on Leonard and Sinclair.
Easy, Larry. Easy, Larry.
Larry Leonard easily distracted by younger reps.
And the crowd working him a little bit for taking the time to let those joggers pass on by.
Here he goes. There's a chance to take second place by himself.
the jump putt.
It's looking good.
Right through.
That happens sometimes. That was an excellent putt. See everybody slapping him fives. They all know it was a good shot. So Mike Young here now has a chance to increase his lead to 6 strokes over the rest of the field with only 4 holes remaining. Let's see if he can do it.
That was a heck of a drive.
Oh, he gives it a good bid.
But he didn't need it.
Nothing lost there.
Now this is going to be a critical putt for Sean Sinclair if he wants to keep in the race for second place with Larry Leonard. Both now. And he misses the short putt.
Left a little short.
Could prove to be critical in keeping Sean Sinclair out of second place.
So a little action there. Even though Larry's putt didn't stay in the basket, he still took over the sole leadership of second place there.
Move on to our 7th playoff hole. 265 feet.
This hole's really pretty easy. It's a straight uphill, left to right turn, about 270 feet. So it's pretty much if any of these players don't get a 2 on it, they probably won't be too happy.
Moore was real happy with his shot. Here comes Leonard.
He's a little tight to the right, but he could get through that limb right there. If he goes right under it, it's going to be real close.
And the relief on his face is obvious.
That one is also a little right. Almost put that one in.
That would have made his day. Here's Sinclair.
Sinclair steps down to the putter. It doesn't look like it's quite turning enough. He'll get a putt from there though.
He's about 30 feet away from the basket.
A little bit of headwind.
You can see the pressure on his face.
Put that one over the top. He didn't want to be short like he was before. Putting's very difficult in the wind. It takes a lot of confidence to be a good putter. There you see some of that confidence right there.
Meanwhile, Sinclair, for his 3rd shot, he'll take a par.
And like I said, nobody'd be too happy to get a 3 on this hole, especially with the situation we have here.
Hitting it with the deuce.
And Larry gets his 2. Mike Young letting go with his plans there to clue everybody in. He's going to go out and around because it's much safer than the shot up the middle. Shot up the middle, you can get a 2, but there's danger. Those trees catch anything you throw at them.
After 7 now, Young leads by a 5. Larry Leonard in 2nd. Walt Haney in 3rd. And Sinclair in 4th.
That's going to be a nice, easy 3. Protect his 5-stroke lead.
Nice shot, Mike.
He could even reach from there.
Smart shot.
Crowd likes that a lot.
All right, Larry Leonard currently in 2nd place. Looks like he's thinking about going up the middle.
Larry's one of those players who gives a little practice throw just to kind of mentally visualize where he wants to go in the hole.
Yep. That's a good thing to do.
Up the middle.
Oh, look, that just turned out nicely.
Very tasty.
Nice, Larry. Good throw.
Shouldn't be anything worse than 3 on that one.
Well, Haney currently in 3rd place.
Looks like Haney's going to go up the middle as well.
Oh, he's a little tight to the right.
Into the tree, and he's out.
And the tree lets him back down to the ground. Sean with nothing to lose. He's going to go for the pin all the way here.
Watch for a mighty huck.
Puts down the roller.
Yeah, boy.
It's working.
Yeah, boy.
He's come up to the right.
Gets into that thick grass zone and
He's
slows
got
him
a
right
putt from
down.
there. Gave himself a chance.
Haney, after the short drive, is a long way to go, and he's just laying it up.
Gave it a chance, kept it close. So Larry could get a 2-stroke lead onto the place. He could make this putt. He just got a good read on the wind from watching Mike's.
Do you expect him to go up high like Mike did?
No, he'll keep it down lower. Keeps it nice and straight.
A little
nice
chain,
run
but
right
couldn't
there.
get it to stick.
So it's pretty much academic for Mike Young here. He takes a stab at it, goes in, doesn't really make much of a difference with 1 hole to go after this one.
So we'll look for a layup.
No, I'm sure he'll give it a try. He's got a 6-stroke lead.
Wind is picking up a little bit as well. He definitely gave it a ride.
Sean Sinclair needs this putt tie for 3rd with 1 hole to go.
Big putt.
Gave it a good chance, but it was a little bit low.
For 2nd place, and that's good.
Way to go, Larry. Boy.
Oh, adrenaline putt there.
Sean needs to make this for any chance at 3rd.
And Walt will drop in his 3rd place.
Yes, Luke.
Notice how everybody put it out and let Mike have the last shot here.
Mike actually was farther out and should have been out, but because this is the final hole of this event, they're going to let him have a little victory putt
Get ready
here.
to watch this young man go nuts. Left-handed.
And that is going to do it. Mike Young is the winner of the 2002 Bowling Green Open. Larry Leonard comes in 2nd, Walter Haney in 3rd, and Sean Sinclair in 4th place.
It was a good battle.
Mike Young, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Brian.
You led the tournament the entire way.
Yeah, I was tied going to the last round, but pretty much the entire way.
So at what point during the 4th round did you feel that you had it clinched?
I birdied hole 15, which is about a 330-foot hole through the woods. And after I got that birdie, I felt like I pretty much could play safe and just see where I was at going into the finals. And that's what I did, and I still ended up making another 50-footer on the last 3 holes to give me 1 more extra one, so I had a nice little cushion.
There was a lot of exciting disc golf out there today. Now, you and your partner Cam Todd won national doubles very recently, a major PDGA event. Now you come out and win another major PDGA event. Is this going to be the year of the worm?
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. You know, we'll just give it a try and just keep plugging at it to see what happens. That's all you
Thanks
can
again,
do.
Worm, and
Right on.
congratulations.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. I don't do that. Was much better. That was the best one yet, I think. What's up, guys?
And there it is. Our winner is Mike Young, followed by Larry Leonard in 2nd, Walter Haney taking 3rd, and California's Sean Sinclair in 4th place. And that will just about wrap it up for us from Bluegrass Country, where Mike Young is the winner of the 2002 Bowling Green Open.